Hello, and welcome back to Duchy. So, last time we managed to beat the game for the first time on our second attempt, and we've managed to make quite a big leap through the progression tree here, and we're nearly ready to, well, I guess graduate from university soon. That will be next, but for now, what it looks like we are going to be doing is we're going to be doing another go as the Duchy. And we now have access not just to all these technology cards, because we made so much progress, we've got everything on the rivers as well. So we'll have rivers to contend with, and we'll have these tech cards showing up. And then we're going to try and make our way up to the Republic next time. And hopefully start unlocking a new faction and some new cards for that faction, and even maybe the faith mechanic, but we'll see how far we get along through here. For now though, we're playing the Duchy, and we'll be using our, well, all of our upgraded and better buildings. Starting with 70 health, 100 wood, 100 food, we now get a fortified farm instead of a regular one, and our watchtower is level 2. If we manage to explore 5 fields at once in a single row, which is easy enough to do, if we just upgrade the farm a little bit, that shouldn't be too hard, then what should happen is we'll be able to get a garden to our starting deck that will fill out the Duchy and mean that we've basically completed this faction. So let's see if we can manage that today. 3 acts await us. We'll be starting in a peaceful region which is mostly plains. We don't need to spend any of this to unlock anything, and we haven't got enough to upgrade. It's nice having those starting resources. That will probably get us an upgrade as we go. Maybe I was a bit too aggressive with my placement there, but oh well. Okay, we've got a wood clearer. For now, let's get this down there. I really wish we got the right piece to fit in there. We need kind of like, well, we need this L-shaped one, but yeah, facing the opposite way. What's the range on this as well? Not very good. I think we're just going to have to leave those 2 tiles open. Right. Right. I mean, of course, I'm putting all these adjacencies together, and really we just want to be focusing on resources. I shouldn't really be worrying about how many troops we can raise or anything here. But, you know, old habits die hard and all that. We can't fill that slot in there. We're not going to be able to get another line explored, but pretty good. We get a whole bunch of resources, particularly quite a lot of food. And I think we're going to go for... I mean, watchtowers really worked last time. Like, they really, really worked. So maybe we just stick to watchtowers. Get a military building card with ranged units. Oh, so we've got... These are way more specific. Building card that works on forests. Card that produces wood. Range units could be another outpost. Well, watchtower I mean even. And it is. Right. We're doing watchtowers again. Mostly plains, but with rivers as well. Interesting. We'll see what rivers do then. Well, we know what the answer's going to be. At the moment, not a lot. You can now hire mercenaries to help you for a round. Be careful, they can only be used for the round they've been paid. They'll leave your deck afterwards. Ah, and you can pay with different currencies. And they're literally just a 15 unit garrison. Okay. Interesting. I'm good though. I don't think I need those right now. We have a lot of watchtowers. We're not actually going to need... I could have probably got rid of yeah, I could have probably got rid of the wood clearer for a watchtower as well, rather than buying another slot here, because there's not any wood here. There's absolutely none. Enemies are a camp with a garrison. Oh, this one wants to be adjacent to plains or fields, as does this. So we want to make sure those kind of get tucked away behind rivers. Right. And I really want to upgrade my field when I get the chance. Right. Okay, that should give that a few extra units. Good job. Right. And this watchtower can go down here. Goodbye, watchtower. You will not be next to any planes. Right. Now that's been successfully dealt with. Right, this one wants to go in now. Same deal, keep it away from the actual planes and things. Okay, I mean, it's not going to do anything, but sure, wood clearer there. Oh, and this is an upgraded watchtower. Okay, good to know. I should have looked. Let's see, 5 turns. It's not going to tell me how much, how many planes are left, is it? I think we're just going to have to. Oh, there's the river. Yeah. That's what I've been waiting on. Oh well. Anyway, we've successfully isolated them off. Right. And now, voila. And we just want to get rows now to get more exploration bonuses. Yeah, it needed to be the opposite way around to go there, didn't it? Too bad. Who can get a line or two? There we go. Okay. They'll become the destination type because they're equal. Then when they go here, there'll be more axes than archers. We'll then send them against, well, all of our archers. And we shall get a combat bonus, and that will give us plenty of gold. Lovely. Right. If we remain, we get a bit of gold. Right. Technology cards will now randomly appear as round rewards, which is probably quite good. We seemed to have way too many buildings last time, more than we would ever need. So now that we can get technologies instead, because as we can see here, each technology has a unique effect, and you can also upgrade them in the deck menu. Unlike buildings, they don't need to be selected for each round. They're always effective. So we can think of these as just passives. These are passive bonuses. So we could get a fertile ground, which is pretty good, or we can get 5 wood when exploring a building adjacent to a forest. Turn the first forest piece of each round into a plain and gain some wood. We're looking to go for a plains bonus. Like we seem to be synergizing towards plains so far with all those watchtowers. I think clearing is a very good idea here. So we can get clearing, and that means that now, even if we go into a heavily forested area, we're able to get rid of most of the wood, most of the trees, turn it into wood resources, and then turn all the plains into fields. And that's going to be kind of our goal, and then just blanket the place with watchtowers. We're going to swap some of that wood we just got to get twice the amount of food. And now we've got an absolutely unseen amount of food, which is pretty good, and all of that is plains. Excellent stuff. Okay. We haven't got any more cards we can play, but what we are going to do is we're going to look at this. So, we definitely want the farm to be upgraded. It gets a range of 2 and a higher garrison. Now that's the other thing as well, this farm is not just a production building. Like, this is so much better than the standard farm because it comes with units. Right? So we're not just going to make a bunch of food that we can then use to upgrade all of the cards. No, we're actually going to get troops from this as well. We have tons of food, so we should upgrade the wood clearer, though we don't need it now. So we'll hold off on that. The clearing though, and again we don't need this right now. Turn the first forest piece of each round into a field and gain 50 wood. Okay, that's a pretty big upgrade. Watchtowers though, we're going to need a lot of wood. So yeah, we will want to get these two upgraded. So, you know what, we will upgrade them. I don't need it now, but we're going to need it eventually. I'll even go as far as to fully upgrade that. What will this do eventually? Turn the first 2 forests. Ah. Right. And then we can use our food to upgrade these. And when we've got enough wood, we'll be able to upgrade the watchtowers as well. Though they'll need wood and food, but we shouldn't have any problem now with our mega farm that we've got. Recruit 5 swordsmen for each square between the horse stable and the closest building in its row. Right. We'll put our watchtower here. Oh, why did I put it there? I should have put it closer to this. moron. So that's going to gain like 15 at the moment. But you know what? Simple solution. Right, fortified farm. There. Now it's a small gap. The shipyard wants to be next to rivers. So let's try and avoid putting it near, basically, well, anything that we're going to put down here. Oh, each explored river adjacent to the grid border. Ah. I thought it was, when I first read it, I thought it was adjacent to the shipyard. Right, let's just put it over there. Let's just ignore that. Not going near that thing. Right, plenty of units there. We're not going to need a wood clear in this one because it's just all plains practically. Right, and we can drop the watchtower there, I guess. Lovely. Plenty for that one. I guess that can go there. We can drop this in here. We'll get some lines explored. Lovely. This can go there, and that goes perfectly here. Multi-line bonus, boom, and that gets a couple extra units, and we beat the snot out of them. Right. Swordsmen lose to axes. So, those there. What remains of those we'll then add to these and then send them against our axes. Oh, actually, will that? Yeah, that's probably going to work fine. Right. Okay, we'll get all of our archers. They're real good against axemen, and well, bam, got them. And we can get a farm. That's pretty good. Or there's a town. But let's see. When explored, gain 75% of all other exploration gains on its row. Really good for gaining resources then. But we can try the town out. Why not? It'll always be good no matter what the terrain. Oh. So by going to the hostile region, we're not able to go to that hostile region now. So, yeah, that's kind of screwed us over, hasn't it? Yeah, so we had to miss a hostile region there. Unusual, but okay. Right, let's see what we've got. So we're just exploring. We're not going to need the watchtowers if we don't want to grab them. So we'll swap out one for a town. We can get some We'll upgrade clearing. And then we can upgrade the town. And we get a hell of a lot more from it. Third upgrade isn't as great though. Because that just went from 75% to 150. Then it's going to go to 200, which... So it's gone... Yeah, it's... We've got a 75% bonus, then we're going to get a 50% bonus. Whatever, anyway. So the third upgrade doesn't seem as good as the others, but anyway, we'll get these all set up. So the first two, yep. Gonna say there it is. Wow. Wow, that is yeah. That is something. We'll save a wood clearer till we've got some actual, you know, woods that need clearing. We can put this there. Then just kind of slot that in. Oh, if we'd have had this piece a moment ago, but whatever. Annoyingly as well, that means those rows can't be explored, so we've probably screwed up a bit there. I mean, we don't really need to worry too much about the watchtowers here. What we want is this fortified farm being placed properly. That, and that we get some good wood from this, which I think we've got a decent amount there. Right, let's see how crazy we can get this to go. That's pretty good. Okay, wherever we put this, we have to make sure that that row gets explored. No matter what, if possible. So, oh, mind you, I'm looking. We haven't really got the... Well, we can do that. Well, we've got at least one row with it. Yeah, not great. Not bad. A watermill. Minimum flow of 15. Produces 4... What have we got? 4 food for each connected river. But you need a minimum river size of, yeah, 15 tiles just to get it to work. Or recruit 2 axemen for each explored river adjacent to the grid border. We'll go shipyard. Go Gold or food? It's gotta be food. And we'll get the extra. And what else have we got here? We can use the food to get a ton of wood if we want. And I'm kinda down for that. So we've got the wall. The wall's an easy enough boss. We have forests and plains, a few water tiles. I think it's time to get an extra slot. Right. We have some rivers, but not too many. There's only 4. I could get rid of a wood clearer, because we have got that technology card that's kind of going to do a bit of that for us anyway. Oh, we can upgrade the farm, and we can get it to range 3. We will be doing that. Okay. 210 enemy units to start with. Not great, but... Recruit 12 for each adjacent military building. Well, we'll make sure there's nothing adjacent, I guess. Now, let's put that there. I don't like where we're going to have to put this. I think it's going to have to go there though. That can slip in there nicely. And that kind of makes up for what we had to do with that river just there. That gives us a lot of units, that. Right, if we can get this town down here. We should be able to do some pretty nice stuff now with this, so... Got a fortified farm here. We have bonus resources there because it's on the town. It's just gonna have to go there. To each adjacent forest into a plain. Well, let's put it where there's no forests then, eh? Now, if we put this here, we will get more axemen for it, so then we can kind of slide that in. Wow, we've played really well there, and we're still not able to completely get rid of the wall. Well, there we go. That should be more than enough, though. What have we got? Oh god, yeah, that's... We've easily done this. Right, let's... Okay, swordsmen get killed easily by axemen. We then go and get all of our archers and fight all of theirs, and then the boss. Oh. Right. Missed one out. Right. Go! Go, go, go. So, the axemen beat the snot out of them. They all joined the archers. They all band together. And now with over 100 of them left, we absolutely stomp on the boss. Not even close. Right. The wheelbarrow will give us more stuff when exploring those. I think getting a technology card is good here. We are kind of starting to fill up on what we're actually bringing back, so we can... I think it might be time to leave rivers. Ah, so we didn't normally get this choice on the first region, so I guess now that rivers are in play, we get this choice as we move forwards. So we're going to leave rivers behind, and we're going to move up to the mountainous regions. And then, with the rivers gone, we no longer need the shipyard. And so that can be sold. So we'll get a bit of gold back. Lovely. Right. We'll want something that works with mountains, I guess, while we're here. Light units, swordsmen. Sure. Recruit for each. Ooh, hidden cave. That's always been quite good. So we might actually, yeah. We might want to grab hidden cave there. Past few times I've used that, it's been pretty good. Works with both forests and mountains, so it's quite versatile. Ooh, but we have got a lot of food. We could, yeah, grab that. And our goal here will be to get a lot of food so that we can upgrade the watchtowers. Right. Okay, eliminate 12 from each enemy group range. Oh, that's going to be pretty bad actually. This can kind of go in there. Ooh, hello. Ooh, where to put it though? I think we're going to have to give up on that bottom row getting explored. Sure. Right, and we get a ton of bonuses for exploring it, because the town's on that row as well. Ooh. This is going to be a problem. I don't think we can avoid it being aligned with... Well... Is the siege camp out of range if I put it over here, perhaps? It is, for the most part. Right. We can put that here, connect it up to there. And that should give us some fields. And bonus units. And this watchtower, oh mind you, that siege camp, yeah, will be in range if I put it there, so... I'm going to drop this here. But I know that this, yeah, is going to clear that and give out some extra troops. Not many though, it's only a rank 1 watchtower. Okay, we'll get some exploration bonuses there. Good stuff. Now we're just kind of finishing the last bits of terrain. And we're bam. Right, I think we've got this. Okay. Swords are weak to axes, so them there. In fact, send our swords into these axes. Then there's like 30 odd axemen, which we can send into those swords there. And then these into the axemen here, and then they'll go into all of our archers. That should work. So axemen absolutely trounce the swordsman, trounce their other swordsman, die to the axes, who'll get ripped apart by archers. Okay. Victory is ours. Militaries recruit 4 units for each adjacent production building. That's a pretty good bonus. Our watchtowers do tend to get placed near or around the farms anyway, so that could be pretty good. Better than taking another building that we can't bring into battle. Card with a garrison. It could be another fortified farm. And it's another fortified farm. Hostile with most of the plains. Hostile with most of the trees. Neither of them have a lot of mountain as well. Right. Well, we'll be going for the plains. And we're probably gonna go for, say, fortified farm. Where are you? Here you are. The watchtowers as well can be upgraded at this point. Right. It will only take a lot of wood, so we can do that. Watchtower level 2 and 2 of them are level 1. If we had a bit more food, we could upgrade both of these, but we'll upgrade one for now. There's only 5 forested tiles. I do start thinking, you know, do I just not bother with the wood clearer in favour of the farm? And I think I do. We can basically think of this as not 8 plains tiles, but because of our technology cards, we'll get 10 of these, because 2 of the forest tiles will become fields. So there's only 3 forest tiles about. Right. We're ready. So the stone fort will recruit additional troops for mountain tiles adjacent, and this gains bonus for nearby units on the row, so we can just kind of get rid of all that in one go there. Here I guess we'll start, put the town there, drop the watchtower into these fields. Yeah, there we go. Excellent stuff. Right. Probably going to lose the exploration bonus on the bottom row, but hey, if it stops them getting a load of troops, works for me. It doesn't quite fit very well there, so put it there for now. That's the tile that we've been looking for there. Lovely. This is going exceptionally well. Right. We can drop the watchtower just here. And another one next to it. Annoyingly, battle only count as being connected to that one forest, because it has to be a forest all connected to each other, even though this works for mountains and forests. It can't be forest and mountain, it'd have to be forest and then a continuous run of mountains. Weirdly, but whatever. That is a lot of fields, right. Okay, speaking of fields, right, let's get the last field down. There's our final quest as the Duchy completed. I guess really I want to try and connect these mountains up now. Does that count? No. I'm going to say to try and connect it up to this, but whatever. So if we pile all our axes up, sending them into these swordsmen, then we send them against our archers. So that should give us a damage, well, strength bonus, yeah. Got him. Got him. And then, yep, archers versus archers. No one gets a bonus, but we have vastly more numbers. And there we go, we start every future one with a garden. Now, we could go watchtower. It'll be very good against the keep. Heavy plough works as well, but yeah, I think for versing the keep and eventually the dungeon, the watchtower is really good. Works on mountains. I think we're going to get rid of mountainous cards soon, so maybe just a random production card, I guess. And we get a windmill. I'd say town or windmill are good here. But we'll go windmill. Now, what do we need more of? Well, I'd like to go to the hostile region so that we don't buff up the boss. We've got a lot of food now. We might want wood. And we'll take the trade. We do probably want to buff up our health now. So let's see what we can get in terms of upgrades. So, firstly, I want all watchtowers away from level 1. So they're all going to be at least level 2. We need massive amounts of wood and food at this point. We can't upgrade the town, we'll need a bit more stone for that. Oh, we unlocked the garden when we received a copy of it. Your buildings turn one random adjacent plane into a field when placed. That's pretty good. The fortified farm will be good as well, but we can't upgrade both. And there's the windmill as well that I'd like. Let's see what we're taking into battle, and we'll upgrade whatever we're taking in. Right. There's a few mountains and a bit of forested land. I'm going to be able to clear most of that. But we're probably going to want something to help do that. I think we will go garden here. Maybe we even do extra. Right. We'll keep the hidden cave. We'll get rid of one fortified farm for the watchtower. Right, in fact, get rid of the lower level fortified farm. We probably want to save up for this as well now. We're getting to that point where we've got more buildings than we need. Right. Looks good. Sure. Enemy hidden cave. Let's keep the forest over here. Hidden cave, connected to forest and mountains. Right. 2x2 would fit there, lovely. Ooh, connected forest pieces. I'd rather not, so... Drop that there. We'll get some for the, yeah, connected mountain pieces there. This will work nicely here. And ooh, well, let's put this here. There. Because we're going to put the fortified farm right in the middle. There we go. Convert all that into fields. Now we've got a force. Right. Drop this watchtower into all of that. would explore all those tiles. But I'm gonna try and fit these. Yeah, I'm gonna try and fit this plane down there and see if I could get some bonuses there, but yep, didn't realise that was the wrong way around. Well, I didn't realise this wouldn't fit there in time, basically. Okay. Well. Right, if I remember, so these are equal, so they'll turn into axemen, who can then fight these swordsmen, and then whatever's left will join the archers over here, and fight the rest of our archers. Right. Start battle. Okay. And we get a ton of extra troops, which translates into 91 gold. Good stuff. Lovely. With that said, reduce all stone costs by 20%. You know, we're probably going to leave the mountains, so I don't mind this. I think that would be not a bad idea to just grab that. Or we could gain this, and I mean, it works for forests and plains if we need some stone, but I don't think we'll need that much. I think only the town wants it to upgrade it. I'm just going to take masonry. I don't want any more buildings. We're not going to be able to field them, basically. And we can always trade for stone if the option's there. We need a ton of food, and we can definitely get it with a bit of gold. Do we want more food or wood? I think really we want both. I'd click both of these, and I could if it would let me, but you can only select one, even though I could afford both. We'll get the food vote, because we can get this with the food. So it's going to be a fortified farm. We have... So it's going to be plains, forests. Again, 2 of these forests will turn into fields. So we've got 4 forests, 8 plains, and 6 mountains. Right. Okay. We are ready to roll. Though we can do some upgrading beforehand. We can't afford anything on the watchtowers. We could go for upgrades on these, but I mean the town's there, but are we gonna do anything with the town? I mean, I guess we can. Right. Sure. We'll save up wood and things now so that we can, yeah, upgrade a bunch of our watchtowers going forwards. Right. Okay. And we just kind of want to surround this, yeah, with just mountains. And this with fields. We'll need to reserve that for now. Right, watchtower coming up. That can go in there quite nicely. Oh, this will be dodgy placing. Yes, it's going there. Yeah, we're running out of planes and things here. Okay, we're not doing too bad. That should certainly help. Right. No, I don't think there's a way that we can put any more down. Not that it overly matters, we've got everything in place, as good as it's gonna get. Right, a quick math, I think we might have enough. I should have put some, and I forgot, I should have put some gold into my health bar before this, I completely forgot to do so. Oh, we've got plenty though. Oh, we've got absolutely loads. Not even a worry this. We're actually going to get gold from this. Annihilated them. Right. The barracks, we don't earn much money, so it's too bad. You gain gold as if you had taken a card and sold it, so we can get 50 gold. But I guess we can just we could grab the strategic pavilion. We're going to leave the mountains. We've not got many synergies for them. And yeah, we just They're not very good. Right. So mountain towers. I mean, the hidden cave works with forests as well, but not very well, and we've got better cards available, so it's getting sold. The strategic pavilion is probably going to follow it. Let's see what we get. Works on forests. Maybe we'll get a wood clearer or a lumber mill or something. That works for me. Yeah. Or we could go with a wooden fortress that turns forests into plains and recruits units. That might not be bad. We could take that when we don't want the wood clearer, if we're maybe, you know, in a hostile region. We'd prefer the wooden fortress. Okay. So, you know, like now. That's quite useful to us. Yeah, there's going to be 9 forest tiles here. So we'll be able to turn some of those into plains. It might actually be worth, because there's so many of them, we might just want to go wood clearer. That said, this will recruit troops. So... Can I afford any upgrades? Can I afford to upgrade the farm? No. Right. We'll take that. That should be fine. Right. Fields and plains, eh? Right. We'll put it like that. Another rally point there. Well, that kind of works. Ah, that's only the level... Is it the level 1 one? No, it's... That's level 2. Anyway, either way... We won't get the bonus for the bottom row of the town there, but we can get the next 2 bonuses. And then we probably want to get rid of this watchtower there. Now there's another fortified farm coming up. Right, excellent stuff. We can... I want to drop that here-ish, something like that. Watchtower there. And then we can drop this here. This over there. Enemy watchtower. There we go. And then that should all turn into planes. Right. Okay, we're running out of tile. Well, running out of what's it? Yeah, terrain on the left. So we're nearly done. And I'll admit, I really could have probably used a wood clearer on this one. Not just the militia thing. Yeah. Right. Oh well. Let's get a bunch of axemen. And send them against... Actually, I'm just looking. Yeah, axes beat swords. Axes are just as good against axes, but archers kind of beat the lot, don't they? So I guess what we should do, yeah, get a bunch of swordsmen, send them against their archers. Then, when there's not all that many left, we'll turn everything into archers and send it against these, and that should do it. And we've annihilated them. Okay. Ranger base or connected forests. I guess we can take that. Or we could go fertile grounds and try to explore them. That's an option. Either way, I don't think these are really going to get used that much. I think we've kind of got our setup at this point, and I'm rather happy with it. And we definitely want wood. And I'll definitely trade some health for the extra. We produce plenty of food. Forests. Food and units for adjacent forests. Oh, wooden forge isn't bad. We should get that, and we should try to get both of those upgraded. Mostly forest, mixture of forest and plains, mostly plains, bit of forest. And that will take us into a mostly forested area. We could go a mixture. There's less wasteland here, but a bit more forest. But we can terraform the forest. Then we can go into the mostly plains area and out the end. Right, before we do this, because our health's a bit low here. Right, let's just check. What needs gold to actually be upgraded? I think there's only the town that requires gold, and there's the strategic pavilion if we're bothered about that. In fact, is the town fully upgraded now? Where is it? I can't... There it is. Yeah, it's fully upgraded. Right, I don't think we've got any reason to be hoarding this gold, so let's just get this healed up nicely. Yeah, sod it, we'll go all the way to full. Boom, done, and we've still got a bunch of gold to spare. Right. So watchtowers. We nearly have enough to upgrade 2 of them. But we could also upgrade the wooden forts. Now, the wooden fortress, when upgraded, just gets a larger garrison, but it also does recruit more units for each forest it turns into a plain. So I would have really liked it if instead of it being just adjacent, it was like, you know, it just gets a range of 2 added to it instead of more garrison. I'd have much preferred that. But we'll definitely upgrade one of the watchtowers. The extra range on those makes it incredible. I'm tempted to upgrade one of the wooden forts, but I think we'll save up and we'll try to upgrade another watchtower. Right. But yeah, the wooden forts weren't actually that good, so I think I'll just go with a wood cleaver. Where is it? Wooden fort, wood cleaver. There. Hell, I'd be tempted with a windmill if we had room for it. I think there could definitely be more buildings you could place, but I don't know, maybe it doesn't quite need that. Maybe I'd be a bit overpowered then if I could have more and more buildings. Because just 8 just isn't enough, I'm finding. Each aligned military building. Okay, so don't put anything on the far right column. I think I can build up a bit more before I put that down. And boom. And watchtower. Right. Oh wow. Lovely. Okay, second watchtower. Let's try and fill this gap up a bit here. Yep, we've got a lot there. We'll put the train camp there. And start surrounding it with wasteland. Then we're going to start putting forests all around here. And there we go. Clear that out. Okay, we'll probably be able to fight all of them off now. We can probably leave that horse stable there. Right. I guess... Oh, I'm gonna say I guess that one's not upgraded, but no, it is. It's just... That's our garden technology going in. And then it does the actual... yeah. The actual farm stuff, right. Yep, that's pretty good. 40 odd right away. This could be tricky though. I could put it there and it would fit nice, but I don't think we're going to actually fully explore those rows. Whereas these rows down here... There. Bit tricky getting that in, but we got it. Right. And we've got an absolute metric arse ton of food. Okay. Axes beat swords. Now, that will equal 29. So if we send these over to our smallest group of archers, which is 29, they'll match the destination type because they're equal. So we can only muster 29 axemen. But that should give us a strength advantage versus these. We should kill them. And then, yeah, it's going to be all swords then, and they're going to have a strength advantage versus our arrows. But yeah, our archers will... They will win just through sheer numbers. We do at least get a strength advantage on this first bit here. But yeah, as you can see, we really needed the numbers on that second part. Right. And... ooh, reduce technology upgrade cost, but no, we'll go heavy plough. We won't get much advantage from it now because we're that late in the game. But we'll at the very least be able to... well, we'll at least get a bit of advantage from it. We're going to be going for the fields here, so we'll head in. I think we're doing fine with what we've got there. Upgrade wise, ooh, we can upgrade a hell of a lot. Another watchtower. I am tempted by where is it? Where's the other fortified farm? Ah, we can't afford. Oh well. We'll save up. There's not many wood tiles, not wood tiles, but there's not many forest tiles here, so we don't need the clearer. We can probably make do with a wooden fort. Right, we'll ready up. Each adjacent empty square or border that's adjacent to it. Well, surround it with crap, I guess. Jesus Christ, they are really hammering home a point there, aren't they? Just like, you will build all the enemy forts. Right, okay. Another watchtower there, pretty good. And for a town, there, lovely. And then we put this here. Good. That there. And you can probably guess where this is going. Absolutely excellent stuff. Right, now for the farm. Bam. There we go. Yeah, that's pretty good. And that goes there. There. Oh wow. 3-row multi-bonus for exploration. Yeah, I think we probably won this one. Right, so they will turn to swordsmen, which then we send up to there. That will create, let's see, 25, 35 plus the 3, 38. We can't send that to any of these because there's just too many archers there that all turn to archers, but it'll at least pin them down with a strength bonus to start us off with. Right. All swordsmen, big strength bonus versus archers. I think we've won. 190 to spare. Wow. Yeah, upgrading the watchtowers was definitely the correct call. We now have over 1,000 food. I wonder what we should go with. I don't think we need more fields. I mean, we'll grab the wooden floor. Hey, it's level 2. You know, it saves us upgrading it, right? Right, we want wood here. We can get it. We can get some wood. It'll cost us a bit of food, but we can get a hell of a lot of wood. So we're going to do that. The dungeon. Final boss. Here we go. We're going to, let's see, in terms of upgrades, now we will be upgrading the watchtowers, basically. And on that note, we're basically out of stuff. Yeah. We're out of resources. We've got loads of gold, but nothing to spend it on. I mean, I guess I could pay for some mercenary camps. But they join the deck. I've not got room. I've got 8 of 8 buildings selected. I can't get extra. I mean, just for shits and giggles, I'll pay. But I'm guessing, yeah, I have to select them. I mean, just doing that for science, so that I know in future. I just want to confirm that that is the case. Anything that I can upgrade or make better? The windmill. There we go, everything's spent. Just for the sake of doing so. Right, we are taking watchtowers, town. We don't need the town here, we're not going to get more resources. We can't spend them, there's no point. So the town can be replaced. We will take... Where is the militia? Well, not militia, sorry, wooden fort. So town, deselect. That's got a garrison of 15, that's got 25. Well, this does turn forests into plains that then can be obviously turned into extra units for watchtowers and things. But I would say get rid of that 1 wood fortress and put a mercenary camp. I might as well use it now I've paid for it, because that will get 25. That is... It might get us more value than... But it's like, is it going to get us 50 more troops worth of value? It's only level 1. I think that's a good selection. That should be more than enough. Right. So, am I just like slowly bribing all the troops away here? There's only 160, like I've already got nearly half the amount. Well, I've already got like, yeah, not nearly half, nearly a third of the troops that they've got. Like, we are speeding ahead here. Oh, so we want to avoid any tile being placed on these. It's not just buildings, right? My mistake. In that case, best not put this here. Put that over there then. Let's reserve that watchtower for now. There. Definitely going to need to make strategic use of our reserve slot. Let's put that there. Then we'll put this here. The mercenary camp, it doesn't really matter, just so long as it's down. That we'll put there. I'm getting ready for those farms to show up now. Right, we're gonna wait. I have to wait till that's different. Ooh. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to put that in. Yeah, they get 10 extra troops. Ah, got some time here to put some stuff over this side. Lovely. we're really building up on that side now. Excellent. This little slot in the middle is where the farm's going to go. Right. Ooh, that's tricky. Let's just drop some of this for now. Ooh, although... Sure. Right. It just fits perfectly. The farm's fine though, it's got a long range to it. And both of them are coming up. Excellent. Right. One there. And then we wait and super long range mega leveled up farm. That should make a difference. Yep, that will definitely make a difference. Okay. I think on that note we've won. So now we just have to avoid the enemy getting too many bonuses. If need be, I could just play suboptimally and try to just end it now, I guess. So this will actually get a bonus for being adjacent to this. Yeah, so that turns that round. There we go, pretty good. We're kind of just getting rid of tiles now, so just kind of wherever they'll go, throw them down. But hey, if we get bonuses for this bribery thing, sure. Right. Yeah, we would. You don't need to be that good at maths to realise that all those numbers added up beat that number. Boom. 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 We've already gone past it. We're into the 300s. Oh dear. Oh, they're gone. With 200 units to spare. I think we'd over doubled its amount. Jesus Christ. Yeah, we got over double the amount that we needed. We might be a bit powerful. Definitely fields and watchtowers is very good. New high score. I don't think it's necessarily that fields and watchtowers are overpowered, it's a good synergy. I think if you had a similar thing with like ranger camps and forests and things, then you'd find something similar happening. You know, we saw a synergy, we went for it, it works. Right, I think these... So is this... Yeah, these are technology cards. So river squares adjacent to the grid board, again, plus 5 gold when explored. Obtain 7+ soldiers when merging groups of the same type during the combat phase. That is incredible. What we were just doing there, because we kept merging that many troops together, all archers. Yeah, that would have been actually really good there. But I'm not that fussed about getting loads of text. I'd rather start moving towards, yeah, getting like the next faction unlocked. You have a 4th level 1 card, choose from after each round. Ooh. And I guess if you upgrade it, that'll probably be like a 4th level 2 card, a 4th level 3 card, or something. Right. Refill your defense or upgrade a card for 3 when visiting this location. So that's a new location you can find on the map. So the university and port will now show up. That offering you yeah, card upgrades or health, and this offering you different techs. So that's going to be pretty good. We'll start finding that we'll have fewer and fewer buildings and more techs and things going forwards. Because we have been just carrying too many buildings, I think, so far. Anyway, the Republic. We've got them. And let's see if we can get to Faith. Faith increases the production of all other resources and enables powerful combos. And on that note, Seminary. If adjacent to a religious building, gain 3 faith. At the end of a round, gain 5% bonus resources for each faith. Wow, okay. And we'll go for the Abbey. Faith 1, end of round, gain X gold. X being equal to 10 times your faith. So get basically gold equal to 10 times your faith on this building at the end of the round. Cool. We'll move towards Blessing here. So what's that do? Each round gain 1 unit for each faith. Okay. What we'll probably do then, because we've run out of unlocks now, we'll try out the Republic and the Faith mechanic, and once we've got the Republic leveled up a bit, then we'll probably unlock most of the rest of the Faith stuff here, maybe some techs and this village. And then, and we've got these here as well, the Heretic's Lair and the Hermit's Cave. So I guess this is like heresy stuff here, so I guess maybe these lower faith but give you other bonuses. And then once we've done a few runs as the Republic, we'll probably then unlock Order, and we'll see if we can save up a few unlocks to get Order and a bunch of these buildings here. Maybe even unlock the Noble straight away, so we're playing with the Order with Noblemen. But next time we'll be playing as the Republic with the Abbey and Seminary in place. So yeah, well, with the Abbey and Seminary in play, and we'll be working with a new Faith mechanic, as well as seeing some new locations on the map. Right. And the Republic play very differently from the Duchy, because they were available in the demo as well. And the Republic is all about creating the biggest city. We're weak at the start, but stronger as we grow the economy. And we get the special terrain neighbourhoods. The Belfry is the central card of your deck with 10 levels and various upgrades to choose from. And so, yeah, you can see with the Republic, downtown, turn each plain and forest in range into a neighbourhood. And the Belfry gets gold and a new resource, population, for each neighbourhood in the city. And a city is just basically its connected neighbourhood tiles. So all your connected neighbourhoods form a city. You attach a belfry to it and you get a load of gold and population. And as you can guess, these sort of city buildings require gold and stone to upgrade. So we're going to be going after very different resources. We won't be doing just all the fields anymore, because obviously it's going to chew through plains and forests, turning them into neighbourhoods. Is the downtown building. So we'll probably, on the first area, get rid of rivers again. Probably in favour of having forests mountains and plains and probably keep those the rest of the game, as we turn everything into neighbourhoods and then mine the mountains for stone to upgrade these buildings. Is probably what's going to happen. But we'll see what cards we draw. For now though, that's been Drop Duchy, another victory as the Duchy, and we've unlocked all of their cards now. But next time, yeah, we'll be playing as the Republic, and I'll see you then.